Welcome to Tesla VBA interface. This video will be show how the program works. First, you can click me to start the files, for example VBA files, and click the import. The first file will be open in here. In the main page, user can enter the employee ID and click the enter, for example X0001. The personal information will be shown below. The sales button will be activated after the login process, and only staff who are consultants or manager shall be available for the advanced functions. After click the sales button, the transaction information will be shown. The user can select option button of the new transaction or search transactions. In the search transactions, the user can enter the customer Hong Kong ID or contact number. For example, the contact number is 1234567 and click the search. The transaction will be shown in the below, and if the transaction is more than one, you can choose other transaction in the transaction ID. If the user can update the customer information, you can delete and type the new contact number, for example, and then click the update button. The information have been updated. In the new transactions, the user can enter customer name, for example A, the Hong Kong ID, the contact number, email, and then click the next button. The model of the car will be shown in here. We have 3 models, Model X, Model S, and Model V. If you do not select the models and then click the next, the message box will remind you to select the model. When you select Model X, the version selections, we have 2 options, performance and launch range. If you do not select the version selections and then click next, they also have a message box to remind you. When we click the performance, the range, the top speed, and the basic price will be shown in here, and then click next. In the design page, the user can select different type of wheels, color, interiors of different price. For example, in the wheel selections, the user may select bigger wheels. The additional price is 42,700, and then select colors and interiors, and then click the confirm button. The transaction ID will be automatically shown in here, and the total price also will update in here. The user can select the payment methods to have a payment, and then, for example, you can click credit card and then click submit buttons. The transaction will be updated successful, and then into the Excel files, the transaction will be updated in here. If the staff are managers, they can use the advanced function. For example, click start to the staff page. You can enter the new staff information or update the existing staff. For example, maybe the new staff called K, and then the ID number, the gender, the contact number, the email, the positions, the branch, the basic salary and the commission you need set by your own, and then click submit. If you want to update existing staff, you can select which staff do you want to select, and then click search. For example, if you want to change the contact number, you maybe change to 1 and then click update. The information will be updated on of the report. We go to the main page. We also want to go to the expenditures and revenue page. You can select the year, the quarter, and then enter the shipping cost, rent, salary, advertisement expenditures, and the total revenues, and then click add. And then the expenditure and the revenue data will be recorded in here. If you select the year and the quarter, it's already exit. Then you add to select the add. They will not to give you to change the data because you already exit. And if any missing on here, and then click add, they will have a message box to remind you you have a want or missing input in the revenues, advertisement, expenditure, salary, rent, and shipping costs. If you want to update something, for example, in 2019, you want to update you click the 2019 and click the select button. The data will display, and then for example, if the salary you have some wants, maybe it's says 70, and then click change, and then the record will update. Then we go to the main page to top the report page part. You can select which one report you want to summary. For example, profitability reports. The salary reports and the model sales reports will be enabled. And then in the profitability reports, you can select the total expenses, maximum, minimum, FH, and then click generate buttons. And then the FH, minimum, maximum will be shown in here. It also have a pie chart. If we select the model sales report, these two will be enabled, and then you also can select the model sales, the class, the route, and then click generate, and that is the year of the sales, the color, the route, so in the report. The last one report is about the salary report. You can click the year and then click generate. That is the year of the sales. You also can select from different branch, maybe column, the positions, maybe senior and junior, and then click generate. There will be some more specifics of your options, and you also can select the sales performance summary, and this is the histogram. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you.